everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are building a REST API in .NET Core step by step. If you are new in the backend development or want a quick refresher, this video is for you. So let's jump into Visual Studio and get started. So first open the Visual Studio and create a new project. Now choose a ASP.NET Core Web API and select Next. Add your project name, like here I'm adding Web API demo and next. So make sure you choose the .NET 6 or .NET is selected here, or whatever framework you want to use for your .NET API. .NET 9 you can use as well as .NET 6 and 8. Now I'm creating our first demo project. So Visual Studio gives us some default files. Here you can see some default files here. So let's clean up the weather forecast controller from here. We don't need it. We will create our own model controllers and the services. So I'm deleting this controller. And first I'm creating one model. Its model is, first we create a one folder as a models and add a one model as a product model. So model is like a entity. If you use any database, so that is the entity for your data saving. Model is look like whatever you are doing for the data, it's called a model. So here we are using product as a model, and I'm creating one product class, adding some properties like integer id, string name, and decimal as a price. So first model is created as a product, and we will use our product model in this project. We are not using the any database for this first project. We can use in later videos, but here we are using a static memory, our in memory cache. So we are creating one list. uh, First we are creating one controller, name is product controller. So select the API controller and add your particular name. Here we have the name as a product, so I'm adding his products controller. Now you can see there is a one attribute already added, is the API controller, right? So when you are creating any API, you have to add this API controller, and you can see there is a one more attribute is look like route. Route is API slash controller. So here controller is our controller's name, like you can see the products controller, so the name is products. So when you are hitting this controller, the route should like API slash products and whatever you have the get or post methods action method name. So first we will create a static list to store our data in the static memory. So here I added the one static list like a products and added one products here as a static list. So first we will create a get method public I action result as a get. So this is the action method. Our endpoint will be a API slash product slash get. So this is our first action method as a get method, and it will be return okay products. So you can see this is the okay is a response type of 200. So there are a lot of responses we can use, 200 to 201, 202, 2034, and so on. Also we can use that 400 series for not found and other stuff. But right now we are only using the OK response because this is our first demo project, and we will continue to learn more about this different type of response code. You can see one response code related video already in our channel. So this is our first get method, and we can create another method as a post method. So post method, and post method will require our products from the form. So here we added the product, and products dot add product. So whatever product we are getting from our form, from our HTTP body, we will store into our this list. So this is HTTP get method, and this is HTTP post method. So you have to add one more attribute here, like a HTTP get, and here you can add HTTP post. So after HTTP get, HTTP post, we have some others method as well as HTTP put, HTTP delete. But we will see in the next video for that HTTP post and get we are using here. And now let's run this project first. So here you can see there are two endpoints, HTTP get and HTTP post. One endpoint for getting the products from our static list, and another endpoint we'll use for the adding one more product in our static list. So first we will use that HTTP get method and try to get the all the products, and you can see there are two products, and now I'm adding one more product, and the product ID will be 3, and name is book, and price will be 40, and I'm hitting the execute button. Now you can see there are three products we can see here, 1, 2 and 3. So our latest product 3 is inserted in our static list. So we can use the database, we can use an ingestion file to store the data, but this is a simple demo for the API creation, API endpoint. So we use that static list. In further videos we will use the database and other stuffs. So you can see this, there are two endpoints, get and the post here, and this is our Swagger. So Swagger is a tool, or Swagger is tool like all the APIs endpoints you can see here. There is some functionality to display here on the Swagger or not, but we will discuss on in the further videos. You can use the Postman and related tool as well. As you have just built a working REST API using the .NET Core. If you want to connect this to a database or JWT authentication, let me know in the comments. If you like this video, please like it. Subscribe for more .NET tutorials for every week. Drop a question. If you have any question, please drop a question in your comment box. Thank you. Happy coding.